I'd like to ask you a question. Are you spending your life energies the way you know you should be spending them? Maybe your answer is no. Or maybe your answer is worse than no. Maybe you'd say you're certain you're not spending your life energies the way you should be spending them. A fair number of the people that I interact with are experiencing at least some discontentment in their life. Some are significantly frustrated, wanting to find their life path but not knowing which way to turn. Well, if you're one of those folks that would describe yourself as having at least some discontentment, I have 4 points I'd like to share with you that I think you'll find of value. The first point is this: you're important, you're worthwhile, you matter a lot. And because you're important, how you spend your time is also very important. This idea of feeling worthwhile, of feeling important, knowing that you matter, is also a very important part of being mentally healthy. It's also an important part of good parenting. We try to instill in our children the idea that they matter, that they're valuable, that they have unique contributions to make to the world. And of course, this is true for you as well. But maybe you missed this message in your own childhood, or maybe you've had life experiences that have sent a different message, one that says you're not particularly worthwhile. Well, I'd like to be an encouragement to you today. I'd like to say that that's simply not true. I believe God has a purpose for your life and is calling you to a particular path that can bring a lot of satisfaction and a lot of joy to you. You really matter, and so how you spend your time also matters. The second point is that solving complex problems can take a good deal of time. Solving complex problems like finding your life path can take a long time, so you're going to need both perseverance and patience to get to the end zone. Patience to know that it takes a while for the answers to unfold, and perseverance to keep asking the questions, to keep moving ahead. You'll get to the end zone. But I have no idea what your life experiences are, but I do know this: every one of these life experiences has made you into the person that you are today. In a very real way, these experiences have been preparing you for your future, and that can take a while. So be patient and persevere, and you'll get to the end zone. The third point is that finding your sacred path is your responsibility and yours alone. Scott Peck has said that we only solve life's problems by solving them. This is so true and so wise. We have to make choices and decisions each day. If we're unhappy with our life path, if you're unhappy with your life path, you have to take a look in the mirror to find at least part of the answer. We have almost unlimited choices about the decisions we make each day. This is great freedom, and it's wonderful. But along with this great freedom comes great responsibility. And this fourth and final point is this: that if we ignore our discontent, if you ignore your discontent, it won't simply go away. We often act that way, that if we ignore our problems, they'll simply disappear, but that isn't the case, is it? We have to be proactive. We have to take action. You must listen to your calling to find your path. But you might say, but I can't hear it. I don't know what my calling is. Again, I want to be an encouragement to you. I want to say this, that if you're feeling discontent, there's some very real communication going on. Communication between your calling and your soul, and it's saying at least this, that there's a better life out there for you somewhere. Keep moving ahead. So there are your 4 points. You're important, and so how you spend your time is also important. That solving complex problems can take a while, so you're going to need both patience and perseverance. That the responsibility for finding your sacred path is your responsibility alone. And finally, that if you ignore your discontent, it won't simply go away. But you can find the answer if you keep asking the question and you keep striving and looking for it. Well, there's no magic potion with these 4 points, no quick fix, no magic recipe. But I do think that you'll find all 4 of them to be something worth thinking about.